Hello, welcome to Poetry Changes Lives, my book of poetry and history and a thought for the day, all in one book. Well, on this day, 1963, not that long ago, the great American poet William Carlos Williams died. Williams was a doctor. His day job was a doctor, a GP in New Jersey, and he practiced medicine by day but wrote poems at night. He began publishing modernist poetry in his 20s, but he considered himself upstaged by T.S. Eliot, the other American poet writing at the same time, though they were friends. Eliot, of course, lived most of his life in England, whereas Williams always lived in New Jersey. His own poetry focused on basic American words and idioms and aimed at producing a new sort of transatlantic form of poetry. He was very much a minimalist as well, William Carlos Williams. I like that very much. I like his poetry. It's very sort of basic and to the point. And he's still under copyright, but I'm going to nevertheless read a poem called Poem of Jealousy, which is in fact a translation of a far older poem by the Greek poet Sappho, 3 centuries almost earlier than Williams. This is one of her fragments, because most of Sappho's poetry, sadly, we only have as fragments. But this is a famous fragment 31, which goes like this as Williams translates it. That man is peer of the gods, who face to face sits listening to your sweet speech and lovely laughter. It is this that rouses a tumult in my breast. At mere sight of you, my voice falters, my tongue is broken. Straightway a delicate fire runs in my limbs, my eyes are blinded, and my ears thunder. Sweat pours out, a trembling hunts me down. I grow paler than grass, and lack little of dying. Isn't that familiar, that sort of feeling of jealousy we get when we see someone we loved having a good time with someone else? I relate to it so much, and I think it's a brilliant poem by Sappho and a brilliant translation with from William Carlos Williams. Hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening.